So last year I made a New Year's resolution video to share with you guys, and I thought it'd only be fitting to do another one today on the same weekend starting off to the new year. So thinking about what I wanted to do or change this year, like I know a lot of you have thought about as well, was just thinking not only to better myself, but what would be something that would better myself and in my faith, in my spiritual walk with God. Because if He's given us a new year, then why not do something that also honors Him, as well as grows our own self in the new year. So my goal this year is to pray with intention, pray consistently. A lot of us might pray here and there about something that's on our mind, but I think it's really important for us to pray every day, even set aside a certain time, not just a sleepy-eyed prayer at night, but actually spending time giving God your thankfulness, telling Him your wants and your desires, because maybe He has an idea for you if we just take the time to talk to Him and to listen to what He wants us to do. And always just give thankfulness to what you already have, because there's so much that I'm thankful for from 2018. I think that I've grown in a lot of ways, and just for the blessings that I have now that I didn't have before, it's amazing. And one of those things is meeting Mason through this video from last year. He came into my life, and something I'd really been praying about intentionally then was just, God, find me that person that you want me to spend the rest of my life with. And He has blessed me with that, and also blessed me with 2 new pets that I thought I'd never have. And God's willing gifts just let me know that, okay, I can take care of them and open my heart more to loving others. And so that's been a gift that He's also given me. So maybe you want your New Year's goal to be to pray with intention. Find some friends, make a prayer circle. Maybe you can start one at your church, or maybe just some buddies that you work with. Whatever it is, y'all just need to set a time together, pray intentionally, pray for each other. That always lifts up your spirits. And maybe in the wait while you're praying, He's going to grow your patience and your faith, and maybe He has other blessings He wants to show you in the meantime. And sometimes He might even show you a glimpse of what is even coming. So just ask for God's presence in your life, and more than asking for, since Christmas just happened, actual gifts of presents, maybe His peace of presence in your heart is what He needs to give you at this moment, before He can give you something that's earthly or something that you've been desiring. So always remember, He's a good Father. He wants nothing but the best for us. We're His children, and He loves us unconditionally. He doesn't want just weekend visits at the church. He wants us to be present with Him every day, because He's a Father that wants us every day, and wants us to be His, and for us to call Him our good Father and our provider. And Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. And if we just put our trust in Him, then He will guide us into the new year and what He wants us to see. And my verse that I always share, Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. If we have hope in Him and trust in Him, He will guide us to our future. He has amazing plans for us, and He's excited and ready to share them with us if we only trust in Him and listen and follow His voice. And a new verse that I'm learning, there is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. And that's Proverbs 23:18. if we continue to trust and hope in Him, He's not going to cut off His gifts from us. He wants to be able to love us and to give us more, because He's such a giving Father, and we need to be thankful for that more often. And even if you're not one to talk as much, or maybe you're not as comfortable as talking with God, then we can always talk to Him through text. A lot of us think texting's the easiest way to do it, and God has given us His own text, the Bible. And so if we just open up that text, we're going to experience and see a lot of the things that He wants to reveal to us. Sometimes it's hard to not hear His voice through prayer, so maybe through reading His text we can be able to know what He's asking us or showing us in the new year. And a lot of us sometimes might feel agitated or annoyed and think, when I text a person and they don't answer back quickly, then it's annoying sometimes for some people. Maybe God's waiting on you to read His text today, just like you're maybe waiting on someone to reply to you. And sometimes God doesn't reply to your desires instantly, but maybe He gives you a peace of knowing, because He is the Prince of Peace, a peace of knowing that your time and your answers are coming. Maybe not like a genie would give it to you or Santa Claus, but maybe His gifts are way greater and bigger than you could even imagine, just like it was for me in 2018. And now I have all these new blessings in 2019, and maybe this is your year as well. So blessings and peace be with you. Love you guys.